Hey, what's up? I'm Crimson Mockingbird, and I will be going down the rabbit hole. Potentially, maybe, I don't know, we'll sort of figure out. That is Corruption of Champions, or better known as COC. Quick disclaimer. This, as you can see down here, the disclaimer. Please be 18 or the legal viewing age to view porn before playing. Here's the thing though. I am going to be heavily censoring. Uniquely censoring is the better word I should be using. Uniquely censoring this to hopefully be appropriate without the age restriction with YouTube. I don't know. This might be released. This might never be released. We'll figure out as we go along. So yeah, disclaimer. I might not be able to censor everything. So disclaimer that there will probably be some adult content or at least heavily emphasized content in this. Okay, you grew up in a small village of Nam, a remote village with rich traditions buried deep in the wilds. Every year, for as long as you can remember, your village has chosen a champion to send to the cursed demon realm. It's like the Hunger Games, they're choosing a sacrifice. But beyond that, your village has chosen a champ, blah blah blah. Legend has it that that in years, Ingana has failed to produce a champion. Chaos has reigned over the countryside. Children disappear, crops wilt, and disease spread like wildfire. This year, you have been selected to be the champion. What's your name? I am. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to play as male or female yet. I might go No, I'm going to go male. I'm going to go male. So I am going to be F Nugget. I am F Nugget. I'm a man. Nope, lean. Let's do red. Lots of cream. Let's see. There's strength, toughness, speed, smarts, libido, touch, big rooster, and lots of cream. So for those that have actually played this, you should be able to recognize probably what each of those is. That's pretty much how this is going to go, is I'm going to be censoring it and editing it so to make it more friendly. Let's do speed. Slacking? Yeah, sure. You are prepared for what is to come. Most of the last year has been spent honing your body and mind to prepare for the challenges ahead. Blah, blah, blah. You are ready. Walk to the tainted cave. The walk to the tainted cave is long and silent. Elder Nomur does not speak. There is nothing left to say. The two of you journey. Wow, that's a shit ton. Gesturing you to proceed alone. The cave is unusually warm and damp. Vertigo overwhelms you and you black out. Vertigo. I don't know why I say vertigo. Sorry, I'm so used to the whole weird Ingnam. You wake with a splintering headache and a body full of burning desire. Wow. Darkens your view momentarily and your training kicks in. You roll to the side across the bare ground and leap to your feet. A surprised looking imp stands a few feet away, holding an empty vial. He's completely naked and probably size pulsing red rooster standing between his spindly legs. You flush with desire as a wave of Yeah, okay, yeah. The let's see. The imp says, "Fool, you could have had pleasure unending, but should we ever cross paths again, you will regret humiliating me. Remember the name Zetaz, as you'll soon face the wrath of my master." Ebbs, as you consider how you've already been defiled, you swear to yourself you will find the demon responsible for doing this to you and the other champions, and destroy him and his pet imp. Let's see. The ground and sky are both tinted different shades of red, though the earth beneath your feet feels as normal as any other lifeless patch of dirt. You settle on the idea of making a camp here and fortifying this side of the portal. No demon will ravage your beloved hometown on your watch. It does not take long to set up your tent and a few small traps. You'll need to explore and gather more supplies to fortify it any further. Perhaps you will even manage to track down the demon who had been abducting the other champions. Alright, well, let's see. It's been a while since I played this. I played this a while ago. Let's see. Perks, appearance, doesn't really matter. Explore. You tentatively step away from the campsite, alert and scanning the ground and sky for danger. Marking the rocks you pass for a return trip to your camp. It worries you that the portal has an opening on this side and was totally unguarded. Wait a second, why is your campsite in front of you? The portal's glow is clearly visible from the inside the tall rock formation. Looking carefully, you see your footprints leaving the opposite side of your camp, then disappearing. You look back the way you came to see your markings vanish before your eyes. The implications bog your mind as you do your best to mull over them. Distance, direction, and geography seem to have little meaning here, yet your campsite remains exactly as you left it. A few things clicking into place as you realize you found your way back just as you were mentally picturing the portal. Perhaps memory influences travel here, just like time, distance, and speed would in the real world. This won't help at all in finding new places, but at least you can get back to camp quickly. You are determined to stay focused the next time you explore and learn how to traverse this godforsaken realm. Let's keep exploring. You walk for quite some time, roaming the hard pack. Whatever, you can read this. You have discovered the forest. This is heavily a text-based game. If you haven't noticed, this is more along the lines of like older games where they're text-based and everything like that, and it's, you know, you make certain option choices and it sort of affects the game like that. It's sort of like a visual novel in a sense. Let's explore the forest. An imp leaps out of the bushes and attacks. Let's attack him. You hit the imp. The imp staggers you with the force of his claw slash. Attack. Arcane gestures at you. Blood rushes to your groin as a surge of arousal hits you, making your knees weak. Your rooster hardens, distracting you further. That's right, we're carrying around a rooster with us. Boom. I sort of skipped over that last part. We didn't have to go over that. Let's sleep. Okay. Let's explore. Let's just do a good general explore. And again, we found a lake. Time to get fucked, stud. Attack her. The goblin staggers you with the force of her tiny punches. Her tiny punch. Sorry, not really into goblins. I'm not sure if I can win this time. Yes, I was able to do it. Nope, don't care about her. And there we go. It's, I think, the next day. Yep, next day. So I forgot about this. They have the time here and the number of days you've spent out here. And if I'm correct, it goes by like military time. So, 24-hour days. It doesn't do 2 12-hours in a day. The desert. Ooh, the desert. This is where you can find a city if I'm correct. So let's go out there. Yeah, you can read all that. That's a lot. Let's see. Oh God, he exclaims as he begins elaborating. My dear succubus here is growing tired of our arrangement, and she wants me to give up the last of my humanity and become a demon like her. I'm not really sure I want to lose my soul, but at the same time, I know enough about their kind to know I'd really enjoy being an incubus. If you know what I mean. Before I take the plunge, I'd like a second opinion. What do you think? Screw it. Go demon. Breaks into a mischievous smile as you suggest taking her up on her offer. She sashayed over to you. She leans close, slides a slender finger down the center of your chest. Thank you for this. Should we meet again, I promise rewards fit to make a woman faint. Marcus raises an eyebrow at the exchange, but smiles as his demonic lover returns to his side. Desert. Do you drink from the fountain? No, there's like a demon that resides in that fountain, if I'm correct. Desert. No, don't let her cast a spell on you. Those spells are not good. Also, I should run. She's level 3. Run. Finally, I escape. Okay, let's rest and heal up. Yeah, see, so if you notice on the time it says 17. Desert. God damn, another sandwich. Nope, nope. Come on. I don't know what happened during that fight, but I'll definitely have to probably censor it in some way. Rest up again. Rest up. Explore. Come on, give me. Why the sandwiches? Stop it. Let me find the city. Explore desert. For the love of God, no. Run. Increase your speed so that way you can just run away. Sorry I'm not talking that much. I'm just trying to get to the. Fuck it. Sandy blonde. Sure, I don't care. Rest. That's why I'm calling it fun time. No. Why? Why do you harass me, sandwiches? Leave me alone. So, normally I have better luck than this in this game. But right now, I'm having super terrible luck. There's no way I can beat her. Maybe if I teased her, I might win. But right now, I think I'm gonna lose. Yep, I lost. You fall, defeated by the sandwich. Sleep, heal me. That was some time. Desert. There we go. She identified herself as a sandwich and politely asked if she could catch a spell. Mother, I was not paying attention. I thought for a second there I came across the city. No. I might need... Okay, sweet. I found a thing. Oh, great. A Naga. Okay, I can deal with this, though. Also, I don't think I need to censor her, because there's not really much to censor. Tease. I am dead. I am dead. She will kill me. She killed me. I am having shitty luck right now. Like I said, normally by now I easily finally found it. Okay, the merciless desert sand grinds uncomfortably under your feet as you walk the dunes, searching the trackless sand to uncover their mysteries. All of a sudden, you can see the outline of a small city in the distance, ringed in sandstone walls. Strangely, it wasn't there a few moments before. It's probably just a mirage brought on by the heat. Then again, you don't have any specific direction you're heading. What could it hurt to go that way? Well, in this game, it actually could hurt a lot. You could end up getting like some really bad stuff happen to you. Yes, let's investigate. This has one of my favorite characters in it. The fox. The fox girl, I just love. You slog through the shifting sands for a long time, not really seeming to get that close. Just when you're about to give up, you crest a large dune and come upon the wall of the city you saw before. It's definitely not mirage. And the entrance appears to be guarded by a female gray fox who's more busy sipping on something from a bottle than watching the desert. As if detecting your thoughts, she drops the bottle and pulls out a halberd much larger than she is tall. Hold it, barks the fox, her dark gray fur bristling in suspicion at your sudden appearance. What's your business in the city of Tel'Adre? You shrug and explain that you know nothing about this town. You just found it while exploring the desert. The girl stares at you skeptically for a moment and then blows a shrill whistle. She orders no sudden moves. Deciding you've nothing to lose by complying, you stand there, awaiting whatever reinforcements this cute Vulpin girl has summoned. While within the minute, a relatively large chested centaurus emerges from a smaller door cut into the gate, holding a massive bow with an arrow already nocked. What's the problem, Urta? A demon make it through the barrier? Asked the imposing horsewoman. Urta the fox shakes her head, replying, I don't think so. Edrin. He's something else. We should use the crystal and see if he's fit to be allowed entry to Tel'Adre. So pretty much the crystal has it where if you have too much corruption, they won't allow you into the city. If you notice my corruption right here, I'm sitting at 3. These are all my base stats. So currently I'm overall, average, actually pretty below average. The only remarkable thing right now is my speed, and even that isn't that impressive. But luckily my sensitivity, my libido, and my corruption are all super low. That's actually very good depending on how you want to play the game. But so pretty much since I have such a low corruption, they'll allow me into the city. The vixen Urta gestures towards the small door and asks, would you like a tour of Tel'Adre? Newcomer. You remember your etiquette and nod. Thankful to have a quick introduction to such a new place, Urta leads Edrin to watch the gate and leads you inside. You do notice her gait is a bit odd, and her fluffy foxtail seems to be permanently wrapped around her right leg. The door closes behind you easily, and you step into the city of Tel'Adre. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but whatever. See, I don't think on these ones I really need to censor. It was like the goblin or the imp dick that I definitely needed to censor. Blah blah blah, gives you a tour around the city, just exploring. She explains about some of the places. The main pub, which is like the only pub that you can go to, is called the Wet Dog. A bit further on, a piercing salon. It's so strange to see so many people gathered in one place doing things. The whole thing makes you miss your hometown more than ever. Urta politely pretends not to notice, though. The tail she keeps wrapped around her leg twitches as she wraps up the tour. She gives you a friendly punch on the shoulder and says, "Okay, gotta go, be good and stay out of trouble, alright?" Before you can answer, she's taken off back down the street, probably stopping off at the Wet Dog for a drink. Strange, her departure was rather sudden. So there isn't much right now, especially I have 0 gems right now. What few gems I did have was taken by the sandwiches those 2 times and the Naga. So screw it, let's go to the bar. The barkeeper. Okay, let's see. The interior of the Wet Dog is far different than the mental picture its name implied. It looks like a normal tavern, complete with a large central hearth, numerous tables and chairs, and a polished dark wood bar. The patrons all seem to be dressed and interacting like normal people. That is, if normal people were mostly centaurs and dog morphs of various subspecies. The atmosphere is warm and friendly, and you hardly get any odd stares. There are a number of rooms towards the back, as well as a stairway leading up to an upper level. You see a rather buxom woman with short white hair and a neck and sleeveless black dress cleaning glasses with her bar towel. More so because she has 2 pairs of arms wrapped in what looks like tiny black gloves. She glances up at you and smiles at you as you enter, and you see that she has additional red eyes spread across her forehead. Pretty much the barkeeper is a spider girl. You see Urta on a bench in the corner with her feet propped up on a stool. Her tail is coiled tightly around her left leg, just like every other time you've seen her. Okay, that's actually a bit wrong, because didn't he point... Wasn't it that it was the right leg earlier? The pretty gray fox gives you a slight nod before turning her attention back to the large square bottle of whiskey in front of her. Let's go see Urta. Urta smiles broadly and noisily slurps a few dribs of whiskey from her skinny black lips. Watching you approach, she gives you a smoking hot, come hither look and slurs, "I didn't think I'd get a chance to bump into you here, cutie. Want to dance?" Before you can answer, something thumps the table hard enough to shake it. You look at Urta quizzically, and she shrugs through a blush so bright it's visible through her fur. The little fox squirms in her seat, panting and gasping. Maybe later. I just realized that I have to. Oh my god, what is that? You spend a moment looking over your shoulder, but you can't for the life of you figure out what she was freaking out about. She must be really drunk or stoned or some form of hallucination. You turn back to scold her, but Urta has vanished. She must have left in a hurry. She left her bottle of John Doe behind and still half full. The bar's back door swings closed. Maybe she went that way. What do? Let's go check out the back. And yes, I do know what this is leading to. If any of you played this, you know what this is leading to. The back door opens out into a narrow alley. Surprisingly, the alleyway is covered in dirt and grass. Awning from the building above covers the alleyway in shadow, making it difficult to see anything out here. You can hear quiet gas and wet repetitive sound. Quietly approaching the source of the noise, you eventually spot the dark-colored fox. Her tail is no longer wrapped around her leg. Instead, it's split up behind her, and her skirt is pressed up over her legs. Urta's totally exposed, and it's plain to see that between the fox girl's legs, there's more than a little horse. Both her hands are wrapped tightly around the quivering column. It's wrapped around a rooster, pretty much. That's pretty much what I'm just gonna put here. with a column of rooster. You're just going to see a big rooster thing against here. Erda moans and cries. Oh, just go down. Just go down. Please. I can't remember what I used earlier. Maybe pudding, I think. And go down. Why won't you go away? Okay, so here's what we can do. We can use our rooster to help her out. We can show each other our roosters. He can watch. Or we can leave. I'm going to help her with my rooster. I am not going to go over all this, okay? Pretty much, you're going to see this. Okay, and we're going to the next part. I think that's for... Yeah, that's like the next part. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much... There you go. There's a lot of censoring and all this other stuff going on. I can't remember how long I set the timer for. I'm not even really paying attention to the clock either. By the way, I have this cropped so that way you don't see a lot of the useless junk I have up. Because for some reason I can't put this full screen. Let's see. Let's stash some stuff. Blah that. Blah that. Let's go sell that. So yeah, that's another thing. So like any useless stuff, like here, you can go to the pawn shop and you can sell that. For there's 3 gems for a flagon of potent goblin ale. So most of the stuff in here, they has it where it says like that goblin ale. Drinking that will turn you into a goblin. Most of the stuff is relatively easy to understand like that. Once again, this is 18. Okay, this is for adult viewers. So if a kid decides to go and play this, is not my fault. I'm adding this in midway. I'm not encouraging you to go out and play this. I'm saying if you're an adult, go out and play this. I'm not encouraging kids. Kids, you should not go out and play this. It's okay to watch me play it because I'm highly censoring this. Kids might understand, but I'm highly censoring this, so a lot of the very inappropriate stuff you won't see. Okay, I'm going to cut it because I'm about 30 minutes in, and I think this is as much as I'm willing to do right now. I'm not sure. This might go straight into age restricted. No idea. I don't think this will be taken down because I'll have it plenty edited, to say the least. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Like I said, kids, do not play this. Please, I beg of you, do not play this. Adults can play this. If you have played this, tell me how you thought I did on the censoring. Or adults, even in general. You should be able to tell on some of the censoring that I did. Okay, it should be very obvious. I'll have like a black bar with the letters over it. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you could stand it, I don't know. Like I said, there's like a lot of reading to do. That's why I'm not doing it all the way. But if you did, and I would tell you if nothing else, go and check out my other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do this again. I might do one of Fenox's other games, Trials in Tainted Space. I might do one of those with a buddy or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like, this is a later one. You will see this later than when I'm recording it. I'm recording this. What is today? Is today the 16th? I think this is Monday the 16th. No, nope. Monday the 17th. Sorry. I was trying to figure it out, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a second, I have it right down there. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the hopefully you guys found it comedic, if nothing else. Me trying to creatively censor certain words and certain things. But I would say go check out my other stuff. I'm not gonna do COC again, especially considering how old it is. I would rather do Trials in Tainted Space, personally, if I was to keep doing these. But beyond that, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely go check out my channel. You might find other things that you will enjoy. Nothing like this. Nothing is this inappropriate. But you will find other stuff. If you do like that stuff, you should definitely hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all my current and future videos. Either way though, I hope to see you further down the next rabbit hole next time. See ya!